I've lost faith and I've been hopeless. I've been high and I've been low, but every lesson's made me stronger. I can do this now for sure, I know. Your fragile 6 years old could never break my bones. No, these walls could never hold me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't hear you. Remember, this is going on TV, so if you guys hear a song that you like, feel free to scream as loud as you want, because you'll get that all on the mic, the camera. It'd be great. It'd be great TV, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, this next song is called Dead Man.
I have a lot of anxiety, and that like being away from home is going to be really hard. And also there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to miss. Like my girlfriend, I'm not going to be able to see her for 10 weeks. I think I'll crack first.
And suddenly I've become B-roll.
Yeah.
Just like that. I auditioned for bass. I expected that maybe they'd ask me to play a little guitar, and then they had me play a little keys, which is not one of my primary instruments, but here we are for some reason. I feel like that's gonna be a different experience than being able to kind of just like, you know, remember that you're on camera for a few minutes and kind of put your best foot forward. I feel like it's a different thing to be just kind of yourself over the course of many days in front of a camera. That part's gonna be hard, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So, amenities on the boat, is there a way to exercise?
Yes.
Is there a gym on the boat?
Well, there's the ocean.
Okay.
On the road for long amounts of time, not for 2.5 months without being back home. I travel a lot. I love to travel, but I think the thing I miss most, probably my plants. I got a lot of plants. Arguably too many. Everything's so grand. I'm a plant person, a crazy plant lady, for sure. Yep, I almost brought a plant with me today. And the music does sound great already when you get some pros in a building together and who like listen to the music and can take direction well, then it just makes everything a lot easier. This whole thing feels like a whirlwind right now, but that's how the industry is. Things move very quickly, and just kind of along for the ride. Is all right, play guitar now? I can do that.
Yes.
You ready? All right. I'm pretty adaptable. I'm pretty chill. I kind of make my way and just, yeah. I don't foresee anything being like too crazy, but I also know my personality really well. So, yeah, I always try to look out for myself. It's easier sometimes to pick your battles. I mean, there are times when a battle needs to be fought. This particular one is different. Yeah, I've never been confined to my touring vessel for 2 months. That's different.
But if you don't mind, just pick anything you like and just kill it. I don't know.
I liked it. That was great.
I'm here to play some music and go out on an adventure out on the water. You know, I've toured all over the United States. I've played music in every state in the U.S. and in Jamaica and a couple cruise ships. And so yeah, so I've been doing it for a while. Yeah, they're nothing 2.5 months long. You know, this is my first time being on a boat for that long, and I don't think anybody else has been on a boat that long either. So it's definitely a first time for all of us for that.
So Josh called me one morning, was basically like, hey, there's this awesome like opportunity. It's like a show, their music show basically. So they really want, they're looking for a guitarist, and they would like, you know, an audition. And so if I can send you a song, like, you know, it'd be great if you could maybe record some tracks over it. And
Try again, hold on, then keep that. Cool. Yeah, I think I got this one.
recorded some tracks and sent it off, and I think like 2 days later, I got the call from Josh. I was at this taco restaurant.
Your fragile sticks and stones can never break my bones.
No, these walls can never hold
me.
For the fragile sticks and stones, you can just do that part. Okay. Fragile sticks and stones can never
Yes,
break
I
my
know,
bones. There's always going to be one person that has to really lead somebody. Like, people don't push themselves, other people push them. I think what's going to be difficult will be the different character types, and it's probably not going to be simple to, I guess, get everyone's input in a song. You know, that's almost impossible to do. But as much as I can, I want to hear what they have to say, because they are very talented musicians, and I've worked with talented musicians before. And musicians, all people, take well to direction if they feel heard. Everyone does. So, yeah. You know what would have been so cool? If you continued to solo over the chorus and like the harmonies came in some loud. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
That was amazing. You guys are so good.
You're so good.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you guys drive up or fly in?
Oh my gosh, we drove up.
How was
we
it?
just got in. Like now.
Just now.
At this moment.
From Texas?
From Texas. We've been driving all night.
How you doing?
Pretty good, how's it going?
See you.
He's just grouchy because I spent all his money yesterday.
How is everybody? Hey!
Alrighty, guys.
So,
I didn't know how you wanted to split those up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, maybe you can play.
Maybe you.
Don't even talk about that.
It's our first drama.
Don't even talk about Elon. Can it be anyone else? It was a lot of rehearsing that we did right at the beginning. Probably the most rehearsing I've ever done for something. And initially my instinct was that it felt like it was maybe overkill to expect us to rehearse for like 6 or 7 days in a row, 5 hours a day.
Put it on the one. Just for
So for that part, I'll do that.
everything he does on the
Your ideas matter. You know, if you have ideas, Angie's got, a big heart and an open mind. She's young, but she's brilliant beyond her years musically. I trust her completely. Just talk to each other. Let's communicate always.
You know, all of us are already really good at this, like communication to where, hey, like Jazz is like, hey, I'm gonna do something, and it's like, it'd be cool if we got to that point. So maybe this is one of those places where you can start, where it's like, okay, I'll like do my thing, and then like look at you guys, because, and we'll come back in, yeah.
I remember everybody just being very quiet, and I felt like I maybe had to do some digging, like, around. It's like, hey, how's it going? I felt like we were all, honestly, we were kind of trying to figure out who everyone was.
it feels like we all kind of disconnect right there.
Right.
And then we're like,
It's,
coming back.
it's kind of empty. It's
Yeah,
kind of just
I
like
can't
we're all just here
tell,
for
like-
like 2 measures a long time of nothing. So you could just kind of.
Yeah, but it's so bad.
Do you have any questions for me going into this? Because this is day one. This is really, we're all on the clock now.
There's always expectations in the studio. Like, you want things to sound good, you want things to feel good, and you want to get through the music. And so it just kind of, it was like another home kind of feeling. Like, the studio is kind of my happy place.
It was a good thing. Music is very therapeutic. You know, there's a lot that happened so far, and everybody just wanted to play music, I think, in the second rehearsal. That's all they wanted to do.
So the first rehearsal at Sound Space was really surprisingly good. I feel like things came together. It was a little bumpy, of course. It's the first time we met and played together, and so we were trying to fill each other out and musically figure out where everybody was gonna sit. And we got there a little quicker than expected, for sure.
It was a good experience. Everybody was really, really good at saying how they felt and what they needed and what they wanted to do and putting in ideas. And it ended up being a good rehearsal, and it was a good start to the entire thing.
No, yeah. I think all week I'm still just kind of like, well, this is something I'm gonna wake up from in any minute, so I might as well just go with the flow until that happens. When I wake up and realize it was just some weird ass dream.
It's a little bit, but that's okay, because it'll be so good tomorrow.
That one's going in, right? You taking that now?
Yeah, well, it needs to stay out.
So
This is going to go on the boat today.
Well, the first rehearsal, I think everybody was feeling each other out. You know, nobody wants to step on anybody else's toes. They want to know who their boss is. They want to know how much they can say. And the second rehearsal was everything. So much just happened. I'm just ready to play music. Well, the rehearsal space in Charleston was beautiful. I like that you could smell the wood. It was very pretty. It was a beautiful rehearsal space.
And you'll feel me shift back to the dun, but Kelly's still soloing.
Yeah.
Nothing changes. And then
Go to F.
we'll F.
Change to
Then we'll do the F. I always look at Angie for that, but that always goes back to like Kelly's still soloing. Yeah,
You wanted to add a foreign for the bass?
Wait,
Is
what?
that what we wanted to do?
those rehearsals went very well. Just the sound and like the vibe of the space was really cool, and I think that plays a huge part.
Yeah, I'd never been to the space that we went to in Charleston. That place was cool. It was super cool. I hear that there's like a lot of musical history that came out of that space, and you could kind of feel that. There's just creativity in how it was set up.
But this was like really cool. It felt like we were in a studio, and that's what they're supposed to be doing, is making music, and we did. And it was very pleasing and surprising. Yeah. Okay.
We got it. This is it. This is it.
I feel like this was a huge relief. The second day that we were at the studio, it was a huge relief for all of us to be able to get together and just hammer out all of these, details and voids that weren't met, within the last practices. And it was just like we were safe. It was like you had an exam tomorrow, but you got your study group together with your buddies, and you just got all the loose ends, tied and all the bullshit out of the way.
I think we finally found a rhythm to get into, and things will get easier from here. Rehearsal-wise, show-wise, all that, just tightening up.
We're coming, so tell me what happened.
She's pulled out at the intersection and she hit the trailer.
And it's turned over on its side.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, fuck. Call Michael Bloom.
So we just got a phone call. Andre phoning in to let us know we've been wondering where they are. It appears they've gotten into an accident. Everyone's fine. Angie and all were okay. The trailer seems to be the only thing that was hit, so that is alarming a bit.
So I was driving to go meet the band in Islamorada in Florida, and we were on the highway, and I was in the passenger seat and somebody was in the driver's seat, and we had a trailer in the back, and somebody T-boned us going when they were turning off the highway, and they hit our trailer, and the trailer had flipped over on its side. Luckily, the hitch popped off and the whole car didn't flip, but it was really scary and everybody was really shook up.
So, gosh, it's crazy. So we basically just found out that the trailer that was carrying all of our equipment was hit on the way down here, and it got hit on its side, swung up on its side, and I think got detached from the car. So all of our equipment, long story short, is all good and intact and everything like that. Yeah. But pretty alarming though. I don't know. But most importantly, everybody's okay. Nobody got hurt. And this is all real, and we're just dealing with it.
Fire! Oh!
Switch my butt.
I'm sorry, did you say a barracuda or a shark?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Val hats get a little bit smoked in a while.
See you later.
And suddenly I've become B-roll.
Yeah.
Just like that.